we're going to continue our series of talks on meditation. So now it will be the third week that you have been practicing meditation. And you will recall that we have been basically talking about mindfulness of breathing. Having a mindfulness, an awareness, a presence of the fact that you are breathing. And we said that the purpose of this is to gradually allow us to be in ourselves to a larger degree than we normally are. Because if we are not, we are a prey to all the external forces that impinge upon us. We said that when we are more mindful and aware, we're in a better position to know what is happening in us and to us, and therefore in being in a better position to make choices that are intelligent, rather than being led by impulse or emotions. And we said also that the beginning of this process of becoming aware is taking one particular object, in this case the breath, and simply start by being aware of that. To start by seeing if we can be aware of an ordinary, commonplace experience like breathing. The reason being that if we can be aware of that, hopefully we can gradually extend our awareness to other things. For the time being, our awareness is projected. It is, for the most part, we're ignoring other experiences and just projecting our awareness onto the breath. Today I'd like to talk about things that you can do to gradually transform your awareness from being projected to becoming pervasive, so that its boundaries gradually expand to include more and more experiences. So, in the last week, this is what you've been doing. You've been sitting in a comfortable posture, with your legs crossed or folded, your hands nestled in your lap or on your knees, your eyes closed, and you have been just focusing your attention, being aware of the fact that you are breathing. Your attention may have been focused on the up and down movement of your abdomen, or on the cool sensation as you breathe in, the warm sensation as you breathe out, the expansion or contraction of your lungs. You may have been counting your breath. It doesn't matter. Any of these techniques that you could have been doing is okay if it's helped you to become more aware of your breathing. And in the last week, you will have noticed that you've been in two minds about things. On the one hand, there is the desire to want to be aware of the breath. On the other hand, the mind has seemed to have a life of its own, hasn't it? Despite you wanting to simply be aware of the breath, your mind has said, no, I want to be aware of that sound outside, or that feeling, or I want to pay attention to that experience you had last week. I want to remember that experience. So you'll have found that you've been in two minds about this. A desired aim, and an aim that seems to be beyond your desire, beyond your control, beyond your will. But we did say, and I hope you took this seriously, that it was very important not to worry and not to be overly concerned when your awareness goes to other things, because the last thing you want to do is to turn this into a struggle, a battle. That's the last thing you want. This will just exhaust you to no good purpose. So this is what you've been doing for the last week, and now this week I want to talk about two things that you can now add to the practice that you've been doing to help your awareness to become gradually more expansive, more inclusive. So, between now and next time when we meet, this is what I'd like you to do. Once a week, once a day, at least once a day, go to the place where you do your meditation. Sit down with your legs crossed or folded, or on a chair, keeping your back straight, your hands nestled in your lap or on your knees. Close your eyes. Allow your body to be comfortable and relaxed. And then just become aware of your breath. A long breath, a short breath, a warm feeling, a cool feeling, the expansion of your upper body, your chest, the contraction, the rise and fall of your abdomen. Simply be aware that all of that is happening. Be aware that you are here now, breathing in and out. Communicating with the external world, the universe, by taking it in and allowing it to come out. Within a few moments, you will hear a sound outside. Or you'll begin to notice an itching feeling on some part of your body. Or you might start remembering something that happened a few hours ago. Or it's possible that you start thinking about something that you have to do when you finish your meditation. This has been your normal experience for the last week, and it will continue to be a big part of your experience for some time to come. So you're sitting there and you notice these things, you return your attention to the breath, you re-establish your awareness on the breath. Now this time, what I'd like you to do is this. When you notice that your attention has gone away, that it is no longer on the breath, but it's on something else, I'd like you to scrutinize that object, whatever it happened to be, for a few moments. And then return to the breath. Re-establish the awareness of the breath. Scrutinize the object that your attention has gone away to for a few moments. And then re-establish your attention on your breath. And how can you do this? I will compare it to like buying fruit. Going to the market and buying some apples or some mangoes. What do you do when you go to the fruit shop or the market to buy apples or mangoes? You go there, you look at the fruit displayed, you pick up one. You hold it in your hand and you scrutinize it. You look to see if it has any marks on it or bruises. Then you put it down. You don't just pick it up and put it down. You observe it, or you examine it for some time, then you put it down. Just for a few moments. Then you pick up another one, smell it, you put it down. If you can do that to the objects that take your attention away from the breath, this will be very helpful.